Okay, let's look at recording chords. So one way I might recommend approaching chords is to start by coming up with not necessarily a bass line, but the kind of the root note of the chord, how you want the chord to move. So you can start with a single note. So I'm going to just practice playing one note at a time first. Okay, so I've settled on something I like. I like how that sounds. So I'm going to try and use that as a chord progression. Okay, so it's one note at a time, and I like that, rather than jumping straight into chords. So I'm using F, G, E, F. Okay, but obviously, because I'm using my keyboard to type, the letters are coming up here. So now to play a chord, play one, miss one, play one, miss one, play one. Okay, so there should be a gap in between each note. Okay, this only works if your bass line is also like white notes only. So make sure you're sticking to the white notes only, unless you are more advanced with the keyboard and music theory. So I came up with a single note part, and now I'm playing it by playing one, missing one, playing one, missing one. Okay, practice it. And once you're confident playing it, then you can record. If you're really struggling to play it, then just slow the tempo down. You can literally slow it down to like 10, okay? So I'm going to really slow this down just to show you, you know, how easy you can make it for yourself. So I've got time to find my notes. Okay, I'm now going to use V, so that's 10. So V, N, that one. Okay, starting on there. And now I have lots of time to get ready, make sure my metronome is on, and I can record. Okay, I made a mistake there because I had this loop on. Okay, so you gotta make sure that loop is off when you're recording. My mistake. And I'll leave that in just because it's, you know, learning a lesson the hard way. Okay, so make sure you don't have this red loop on when you're recording. Let's try it again. And I can even give myself extra time to change chords because you can always extend it after you've recorded. So to give myself extra time, just because I was struggling a bit with the chords, I stopped before I recorded. And as you saw in the editing music video, it's very simple to edit notes. So I actually highlighted all 3 notes so I could extend them all at the same time. And that saves even more time. So I slowed it down, and I changed chords early or lifted up early to give myself time to record. And now I'm just extending the notes after recording so it's nice and smooth. And that's fine there, it's close enough. Okay, so hip hop, you want it to be kind of between 80 and 100 BPM. So I'm going to put it to 90 right in the middle. Take off my click. And we should have a nice chord progression. That feels a bit fast for this. I want it kind of more chilled. Let me take it down. Okay. Let me turn the chords down a bit. Turn this down a bit. And there you go. Chord progression. So you started with one note first, come up with a part you like, and then play one, skip one, play one, skip one, and then practice it in the chords. Slow your tempo right the way down as you're recording, change chords early if you need to, and then you can just extend them in editing afterwards. So there is recording chords.